Hey folks, this is Nathan Moore bringing you your intentionality tip of the week. It is my goal to help you create a life that's lived on purpose, with purpose. So as many of you may already know, for the last 6 years, almost on a weekly basis, I've been meeting with a group of men. We call it our Saturday School. This is a group that's just designed to hold each other accountable. We get in there and we talk about life, we challenge each other, we usually read something that's going to cause us to grow as fathers and husbands, as men. It's just been an invaluable part of my life. And we read books that are going to challenge us, and one of the books we're reading right now is Kingdom Man by Pastor Tony Evans. Highly recommended to any man who wants to be challenged to take his life to that next level, that kingdom life level. But one of the things that Pastor Evans said in his book really got me thinking this last week. He said something that was so profound yet so simple. And here's what he said. The moon in itself does not have its own light source. When we look up at that full moon or that half moon and we see it shining away, all we're seeing is the reflection of the light that's coming from the sun showing on the face of the moon. The moon is not illuminated. Okay, I know that's common sense. We learned that in first or second grade, but guess what? I never think about that. I never look up at the moon and think, oh wow, the sun is really shining brightly on the moon. I attribute that light and that brightness directly to the moon. That statement caused me to think about two specific things in my life. The first one is, what am I allowing to reflect on the surface of my life? What light sources am I allowing to shine on me? And the second question it caused me to ask is, what light sources am I shining onto others? What are you allowing to shine in your life? Are you being intentional about filtering the things that come in? Remember, people that see you won't always see the source of the light. They're just going to see it coming from you and they're going to attribute it to you. So are you hanging out with people that are shining negativity on your life? Are you watching reality TV shows that are just bringing you down? Are you reading into the drama on all these social media platforms that are depressing you before you even start your day? We talk about habits and hobbies. Do you have habits and hobbies that are coming into your life that really are shining negative images to those that are around you? It goes both ways. Not only is it the light that's being shined on you, but sometimes you're going to be that light source and you're shining it on to others. I think about that song we used to sing growing up, "This Little Light of Mine, I'm going to let it shine." We all know that song, but are we all mindful of the light that we're shining on to others around us? When I think about my children that I'm tasked and have the responsibility of raising, what am I shining on them? Am I shining tolerance on them? Am I shining patience on them? Am I showing them how to love a future spouse based on how I love my wife? Every single day we have a choice. We can get up and just go on autopilot and just be that reflective mirror for the world's light to shine on us. Or we can wake up and be intentional about it and filter the things that are coming into our lives. Our lives should be a lot like that lighthouse in the middle of the sea. We are tasked with shining a light so bright that it can cut right through the fog, cut right through the inclement weather to guide those boats and vessels into safe passage and a safe harbor. What light are we shining on those that are around us, giving them that path of safety? What light are we shining to illuminate the right choices they need to be making? So my challenge to you today is this. Take the time out to pause and reflect on what light sources are shining on the surface of your life, whether good or bad, and does it make sense for them to be there or should you be filtering them out? And the follow-up question you should ask yourself is, what light are you shining onto others, good or bad? It's a tough question and nobody else can answer it for you but you. So I want you to take the time to reflect on that. Don't act yet. Take the time to reflect on it and then start acting, because some of those light sources you may need to dim slowly. Others you may need to completely cut off. I don't know. Only you're going to know that based on your evaluation. My name is Nathan Moore and this is your intentionality tip of the week. I hope you have a blessed week.